Hey guys, how's it going? Hey markers. Yay, you're in here. All right, so we're back. I still have a few more videos to do today, but I'm going to take a break after this one till tonight. But this one is going to be, what are they thinking about you? What are they thinking and feeling about you? A lot of people have a lot of questions. Does absence really make the heart grow fonder? You know, I posted something up here from Jim Carrey, and it's, sometimes your absence isn't, or sometimes, what does it say? Markers. Let me know what my thumbnail says, because I just forgot. But it's about your absence isn't felt. I don't know. But basically, they don't realize they miss you till you're gone. That's in essence what it says. And for whatever reason, I just can't get my words together to tell you what my thumbnail says. But yeah, you know, sometimes you're not appreciated until your absence is felt. So you know what? Let's see what's going on. Let me get a drink here. Okay. There you go, markers. Thank you. Sometimes your value isn't seen until you're gone. And that is the truth with a lot of people. How many of you guys feel like your value is not even noticed until you've walked out that door and changed your mind, and then they come calling, they come knocking, they come wanting to see you, and you're just like, what is your problem? All right. So let's see. Collective reading. What is it this person is thinking and feeling about you? Let's give it a good spin, actually. Let's just get this all crazy mixed up and just see what's going on, right? Woo. Let's get it all mixed up. Oh, that one wants to pop out. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, so the card that just kind of popped out in here is Two of Swords. I do think your person is feeling confused right now, conflicted, in moon-like energy. This is like a moon in Gemini, or like, you know, just a lot of heavy emotions conflicted here, okay? This person doesn't know what to do about you, honestly. On one hand, God, they want this and they want you. On the other hand, it's telling them, no, this isn't right. We shouldn't. There's better options. You know, we're not good for each other. We could fight. We could have problems. Like, we've been down this road before. Again, this person is back and forth, in and out, doesn't know what to do, very conflicted over you. All right. Gemini so far is very strong. Thank you, Doja. Thank you, Besso and markers. I love you guys. All right, next card coming out in reverse is the Ten of Wands. So this person wants to let you go, but just, again, can't do it. Not ready to let this go. And you know what? This person hasn't given up on you. If you're watching, 333 on the screen, 22 on the screen, listen, if you're watching and you're telling yourself, they gave up on me, they're done, they don't want me, this is over, it's obviously a sign, they've moved on. It's not. It's really not. They have not made up their mind, and they have not given up hope on you. They don't feel like this is as bad as it gets. You know, some people think, oh, this can't get any worse, but not them. They're like, you know, we haven't really, it's not as bad as they thought it was. Page of Wands, they want to reach out and lust and love and flirtation. They're creative. They want to get creative. They want to reach out with you. Like, they really want to text, call, hook up. They're fun and they're flirty. They're not dedicated. They're not loyal, but they're open to seeing what else is out there, and they're willing to be creative about this. Another page. So like, listen, I want to make an offer. It may not be a huge offer. It's a freaking baby offer, but you know what? I want to make an offer. I want to put something out there. This is like going to Cripple Creek and being like, you know, I'm not going to throw down $100 on my bet, but I'll throw down 20. You know, I'll throw down some. I'll put a little something something on the table, a little something of value, you know. There's something out here and they're willing to see where it goes, I guess is what I'm feeling. Then we've got the 6 of Pentacles. Again, I'm willing to give you something, just not a lot. Okay? 8 of Swords, I'm stuck. I'm not able to offer you what you want, and I'm not allowing myself to offer you anything more at this time. They're just not open to offer more. Maybe they don't have a lot to give. Maybe they've got some life issues going on, but, you know, it's like, look, I know you wish you had a bigger pot to pull from, but this is the pot. This is what I've got, okay? I don't have much more to give you right now. I'm going through a lot's on my mind, you know, but a lot of this is, they're self-sabotaging. Have you noticed? Like, they're sabotaging something great. It's almost like, this is a great deal. This is the time to throw down your money because the payoff is big. And they're afraid. They're afraid to invest in you. Emperor comes out next, which is, you know what? I'm capable. I am capable. I certainly can be an emperor and give you support if that's what I choose to do. I don't see this person as handicapped. I don't see this person as stuck in a struggle into which they're incapable of giving you more. I don't see them as stuck. What I do see is they're unwilling. And then we've got the Twin Flame card. So oh my gosh, and it's followed by the Lover's card, believe it or not. That's incredible. Followed by the Ace of Cups. Oh my gosh. Let's put these down. Okay. I'll tell you what, the love is here. They're just not willing to put more on the table. They're skimpy. How do you say that? Like skimpy? Like they're skimping? Like, oh gosh. They're cheap. And I don't mean financially, although maybe they are cheap financially as well. But they're cheap. They're not putting into you what they should to get the biggest payoff. They're very nervous and very cautious to put any kind of substantial offer your way. And I can't help but feeling why? Why? And with that 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel like there definitely has been like a rough, rocky patch between you guys. Like there's some history here, you know what I'm saying? You guys have some decent fights. You have some decent issues on the table. It's there. You guys have had some good ones. Maybe you're not one to mess with. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe there's some level of intimidation by you also. But this person's like, we do have history. And it's not all cupcakes and rainbows. Your history with this person, you know how to throw down. Maybe not hopefully literally fight, but you know how to put out for yourself. You know what I mean? You know how to stick up for yourself. You're a strong force to be reckoned with. I definitely get this tornado vibe from you. They kind of feel like you are unpredictable and you can blow up, like you have a temper. They honestly believe you have a temper. That's what they think. That's what they feel. They are, at some degree, nervous about giving you a big offer because, again, you're unpredictable. That's what they think. That's how they feel. I'm not validating them. I'm not saying it's true, and I'm not agreeing with them. I'm just reading the cards, okay? This leaves them in indecision with you because of some kind of intimidation from you. And to be honest, you're a little bit younger than them also is what I'm feeling. Or maybe they think that you're young-minded or you're immature or you're naive in some way. Does that ring a bell for you? Do you get the feeling that your partner thinks that you're not completely at their level or the level you need to be, or like there's some kind of immaturity with you? Have they ever accused you of being immature? Or have they ever accused you of being somewhat out of control at one time in your past? Because I kind of get those vibes here. This person thinks they're so grown. I'm not validating them. I'm not saying they're right. But this person thinks they are mature, put together, they've got it all. For you need help. Like you're naive, you're young-minded, you're immature, there's this opinion they have of you. And so it's like, I'm nervous about you. I am nervous about you. How? And there's also this question with the Two Swords. How could you be the one for me? Because we're so different. I feel that with the Lover's card and the Twin Flame. There's this mirror, which is like opposites. There's some kind of opposites with you. And they're just like, you know what? We're too different. How could we coexist? How? And that's like one of their biggest questions. I don't know if you and I are on the same page. I believe one thing, you believe another. I say it's black, you say it's white. And it's just crazy because here, opposites attract. I think that'd be enough to drive me crazy, but maybe it's not enough to drive you crazy. I don't know. I do think you drive this person crazy. So yeah, you're enough to drive this person crazy. And maybe it's just your ways. Maybe it's just your beliefs. I do get the opinion this person is more serious than you. Like you're a little bit more of a joker. You're a little bit more fun or funny. It's that jovial, young kind of energy with you. I just feel like you still believe in magic, the magic of the universe. And I get a strong opinion that this person is not that fun. This person is more of a realist. I think that's why you guys have had some big fights in the past. I also think that your person is irrational. I do. And I believe they're irrational because all they want to look at is like facts, numbers, and some type of logic, which really isn't. And I just feel like they're ridiculous. I feel like their opinion about you guys is kind of out there. And you're just like, what is your problem? Why do you think that we can't be a great couple? Why do you think we can't make it? Why do you think so negatively about our connection? It's like, so what? We're a little bit different. That's not like we're drastically different. You think we're drastically different. But you're like, I'm not that different. I'm very much like you. Twin Flames, the Lover's card. You're like, maybe I'm more positive. Maybe I'm more optimistic. It doesn't mean that I'm ridiculous or frivolous or I have no sense of direction or logic. It means that I'm optimistic. And I look at the positives, not the negatives of an outcome. That doesn't make me childish. That makes me wise, spiritually wise. But they're like, you know what? They maybe don't believe in spirituality. Maybe they don't believe in destiny or fate or twin flames or soulmates or, stuff like that. Serendipity. Like maybe they don't believe in that. And so you come off as childish and you're like, I'm far from childish. I have a lot of experience. You're the one thinking that of me. So I feel like this person thinks, you've got issues.
Go
Okay. I love you. Tell her I said hi. No, I can't come because I'm busy. All right. Let's get some more clarifications on the board. What does this person think and feel about you? Yeah, you know what? Besso, that is exactly it. A lot of people that don't believe in this kind of thing see it as immaturity. They see our spiritual beliefs as naive, young-minded, and frivolous. They believe that believing in tarot or astrology or horoscopes or the zodiacs is ridiculous. I've met people that act like this emperor, believe me, and you're like, oh, what is your sign? And they're just like, I'm not telling you. I don't believe in that stuff. And you're just like, wow, I really believe in this. Can you just be open with me? And they're like, no, that's stupid. You know, so I definitely get this butting of heads here between you guys. Why on earth would you end up with a twin flame or a destined lover that is so against spiritual practice? God, that's something I don't understand in the universe. Why that's so... how would this even be a match? You know? But let's go ahead and get some more information. What does this person think and feel? All right. Well, this is a heavy dose, so we're going to take it. I feel like they're heavy. They give you a heavy feeling. They might even be a heavy set person. I don't know. I just definitely feel a lot of weight and heaviness with this emperor. This emperor might literally be a big person, you know? Or just the weight of them, the gravity of them in the room feels really heavy. Like they just have a serious, heavy attitude, and the energy when they walk in the room is just, it's massive. It penetrates you, and it's kind of offensive. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. When you are wrong, admit it. When you're right, be quiet. What's the best that could happen? Question mark, which is needing to be optimistic, not pessimistic. Be uneffable. SHIT you don't have time for. Other people's SHIT, crazy SHIT, BS, stupid SHIT, fake SHIT, SHIT that has nothing to do with you. So we have a very stubborn person that just doesn't waste their time with any of your beliefs. They see it as a waste of time, and they see it as ridiculous. TQ, please do an abundance candle for yourself. Please. You're not a charity case. You need to do some abundance work. Big abundance work. Hoodoo's got to be a part of your life right now, and you've got to get your altar set up in an abundant way. You've got to have some evergreens up there on your altar. Put some quarters, put some dollars, put some rice, some fruit, gold candles, green candles. You need to have it in the area of your home that is set up for abundance. Whatever area of your home per Vastu and Feng Shui that is, whatever direction you have, you need to set up a small fish tank if you can, even if it's just one 25-cent goldfish with some freaking sand in a glass jar. You need to get that set up in the northwest corner of your home. Preferably 3 goldfish, 6 or 9, okay? Goldfish are cheap, but you need to invest in something to attract more money and start listening to money-making affirmations and mantras daily. Do it at 6 p.m. every day if you can. And you need to be doing mantras and doing work with Saturn and Shiva and Ganesha. You need to work with that. And if you don't believe in that, pray. But you need to start getting that flow in because something is blocking your financials. It's probably a lot to do astrologically, which is why your mantras and meditations and altar in the right direction is more important, because that will appease the planets to some degree. Also, you need to donate 6 sweet items every Saturday to the elderly or the impoverished. And you could even donate extra like blankets or a meal. Eat substance, elderly today don't do great with milk, but you could use coconut milk as an alternative. You know, flan, tapioca pudding, chia seeds with coconut milk is amazing with honey and berries. It's a very good sweet treat. White sweet treats, honey treats also. You need to donate those on Saturdays. Every Saturday. Saturn is going to come through for you. If you come through for Saturn, you need to show, because and I don't know if you know this, but, Saturn is about the elderly, the old, and the disabled, and the slow, and obviously the impoverished, the homeless, the lesser than people in society. That's who Saturn represents. And it's hard times, it's obstacles. And think about all the people that are going through obstacles, even a health crisis. I don't necessarily traditionally believe that you have to do what the ancient astrologers say. All these men, excuse me, I'm not being sexist, fellas, but all these men in astrology that are like, this has been around thousands of years. This is how men say astrology is. Listen, women have stepped in the picture, okay? I'm a woman. I'm going to step in the picture. I'm going to speak up for Saturn too. It's not just a man thing, okay? And I don't believe it's just for the elderly, and I don't believe it's just for the homeless. I believe if you want to help Saturn, which also has to do with disease, obstacles, and poverty, why not help children also who are, disabled or suffering from cancer or people on their deathbed in hospice? It doesn't have to be the old. There's people that are in need of all genres help. Why does it have to be just this specific thing? And why does it have to be milk of all things? Well, they do that because Shiva and their culture believes in certain ways of doing things. And I understand that, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I just believe there's more ways to please the planets than just the way they traditionally say. Anyways, I can't think of the name of the puja that is recommended for that. It's where you have milk and it's the shape of the phallus and the vaginal. I can't think of the name. Shivalingam, something like that. It's a Shiva puja kind of thing. And that's why they want you to donate, milky products on Saturdays, because of that. But I believe there's more things you can do to help the impoverished and the needy on a Saturday. So anyways, TQ. Obviously, I heard your plea here. You're seriously suffering. Whenever there's a financial struggle, you cannot think lack or need. You have to be abundant. And this is why people who are in lack or needy, they have to go give to the needy and give to those who are in lack, because Saturn does not want you to think lack. He wants you to think that you have excess, which is in sense mind effing your brain into thinking you are abundant. Once your brain has been mind effed, then it's like, oh, I'm abundant. I'm actually not impoverished. I have stuff to give. And it does this kind of reverse psychology on what's going on astrologically and karmically in your life. So if you do all these positive things, you're going to be able to help yourself financially. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with you, Transformation Queen, to help you with your financial situation. And don't forget to light those candles. Do it on Thursday. Big day is Thursday and Saturday. Do it on those days. Jupiter is for Thursday. Saturday is Saturn. Okay. If you even want to do it on a Friday, Venus does somewhat control wealth. Do something sweet for her on a Friday as well, which is more lavishly spent on yourself. Time spent, bubble baths, luxuries, perfumes, dolling yourself up. That Venus loves. And Venus will not visit you financially if your home is cluttered or dirty. She won't come. Lakshmi will run away from your house, and there goes your luck. And if you don't take care of yourself, Lakshmi won't visit you either. She doesn't want anything to do with poor health, care, any kind of self-neglect. She doesn't want anything to do with it. So obviously, if you're not like that, and you're like, she's still not here, and I'm not a dirty person, I'm a clean person, up your game. She's not liking how plain you are. You need to increase your game. You need to attract her in with gold. Lots of candles. Sparkly, clean, fresh, clean, new, crisp, everything in the home. Just make it real, as lavish as you could make it attract her, because maybe she's not liking how plain things are. Maybe she ain't digging the French country. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she be digging something else. She has a different vibe. I don't know. Okay, sorry. We got distracted there. I am so sorry. Anyways, message from your person. What he or she is thinking or feeling in regards to you. Okay. This person thinks they're too busy for you. They think that you're frivolous. They think you're a little crazy. They think you waste your time with other things. And, yeah, they may even think you're distracted, like I am. They're very stubborn, and they're not F-withable. So they're like, you can't push me, budge me, encourage me, nothing. This person may be a fixed sign, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus. What am I missing? Leo, gosh, sorry. Brain fart moment. I'm like, what the heck? Woo! It's been a day. So they're just like, you know what? You can't push me into a corner. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me when to do it, how to do it. Don't encourage me. Nothing. This is a very controlling person with the Emperor. And I feel like whenever you bring something up, they're like, I'm not changing my mind. I will not change my mind. I have my own opinions, my own feelings, and don't bring it up. Yeah, white will be okay. Just try to use gold or green candle holders if you can, at the very least, or a green or gold tablecloth. Try to spark in some elements of green and gold in there if you can. And don't forget to use evergreen, pine tree, trees that stay green all year. Don't forget to use them in attribute to your candles. I just feel like this person is kind of mean. And I think this person is kind of offensive to you. I do. I feel like this person is insulting you even sometimes, like your thoughts are childish. I don't like how this person thinks of you as childish with the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. I just feel like they treat you like you're underneath them, you're younger than them, you're not as intelligent as them. That's not right. I'm not saying this person is bad for you. You got twin flames in the Lover's card, but can I just say how rude? They're not a very optimistic person, but you sure do bring a sense of optimism into their life. Because without you and your fun, optimism, and brightness, they would be a very dull boy. Okay? Or girl. When they're wrong, they need to admit it, and that's the problem. They don't admit when they're wrong, honey. Maybe once in a while, sarcastically, they'll say, I know, I'm always wrong, according to you. Or I know, it's me, always wrong. Do they really mean it, though? No, they don't mean it. And when they're right, they like to throw it in people's faces. Haha, I'm right. I told you I was right. You should have listened to me. I told you this a while ago. It's like, shut up, please. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This person gets irritated with you because you're confident. And I'm not saying they're trying to destroy you, but you're a strong person and you're so confident in what you know and who you are that it kind of gets on their nerves. How do you stay so optimistic? Why are you such in a good mood? No. And they kind of just look at you like, wow. Bottom of the deck, this is you. You are not your situation. You're out of touch with reality in the sense that you're not focused on the negative. 13 might be your favorite number, 33 or 31. I just saw that on the screen. So you're like, I'm not my situation. I'm not my failures. I'm not my past. I'm not what's negative and happened to me. I am not my situation. There's something else they think you're childish about, which is manifesting money, which is something I do big time. And that is pretending to live like you're not struggling when you are. And they think that's ridiculous. Pretending to be abundant in all areas of your life, even if you're not. To them, that's ridiculous. The whole law of attraction, manifesting something that's not there out of thin air on pure thought, that bugs them. And this is why you guys butt so many heads right now. And they're like, oh, you want me to close my eyes and imagine I'm driving the car of my dreams. You want me to ignore the bills that are piling up in the mailbox right now and pretend what it feels like to have all of them paid. Like, okay, what planet do you live on? What planet are you from? So they're just like, you're ridiculous, you're childish, you're mature, you're out of touch with reality, not cool. Like, no, they just think it's ridiculous. And this is where, Two of Swords. And this is the biggest issues they have. And my cat decided to join the reading. I will get him down. Excuse me. No, we're not making a mess of my cards. You silly, beautiful cat. Why is everything about you? Why do you want attention? Why are you so cute? You little shitty cat. I love you. Why do you have to come over here in my business? Everything's yours? Everything is yours? Everything? My desk, my light, my cards, my food. It's all yours. Oh, you little cat. This guy is huge, guys. Oh my gosh, I have to show you. Not right now, but sometime. Because he was the cutest little kitten. And he is just massive. He's like a full-grown cat. He is 5 months old. He's full grown, basically. Anyways, he's already probably 8 pounds at 5 months old. He's got fat on that tummy of his. He loves to eat. He's the big man of the house. Anyways, sorry, we got distracted with my cat. I am going to be having my new channel premiering soon. I know I've been saying that, but I'm in the works. I feel it. I just changed the name to my new channel, which is now called Just Vedic Astrology 1111. Because I used to have it just tell me tarot and astrology. Then I got some feedback from you guys, And it was like, we really would like to have just an astrology channel with you. So, because on this channel, I do a lot of astrology and tarot. It's back and forth. It's too dual. And I think it's better if I just stick to astrology on that channel. So please subscribe to my new channel, Just Vedic Astrology 1111. And it should be connected to this channel somehow. So if you look me up here on YouTube and you like click other channels or whatever, I don't know how you do it, it should take you over there. And then you just subscribe, okay? I will be premiering some new stuff going on over there. Of course, with every new channel, people give a lot of freebies because we want subscribers. So there's going to be a lot of free Q&A questions about your astrology. I'm not going to read full-fledged charts publicly online, but I will answer questions that you have about your astrology on my new channel. So if you are subscribed, please go over there and subscribe, and I will definitely answer some questions. Type them in the comments, and I'll be addressing them in videos. And it will be free of charge. So please go over there. Just tell me, Just Vedic Astrology 1111. Please subscribe, and I'll see you over there very soon to premiere. So we're going to be doing a lot of planetary transits over there. Some horoscope predictions also over there. So if you're into what's coming up astrologically per zodiac sign, we're going to do it over there. But I want to be different than other people. I don't want to be like all the other astrologers. I think I'm going to be doing nakshatra horoscopes, which is a little bit different than the zodiacs. So again, Vedic sidereal, right? That's why it's just Vedic astrology. So people are going to probably need to know their nakshatras to follow me over there, which I will help you. I will help you. And so I would love to have you be a part of my family over there. Don't forget, I have an astrology class that's already done. It's an intro to Vedic astrology. It's just easier for you to understand the planets, the houses, the zodiac signs, and how to read the North Indian chart, the houses. So I have that basic intro to Vedic sidereal. It's $99. And actually, it's a special because I'm giving away a free small private video, a free small reading, private reading for you if you order my Vedic sidereal course at $99. So you'll get the class and you'll get a free reading. So if you're interested in getting a jump start before I premiere my new channel and you want to know your placements, please go over there and order the class. For a limited time, I will also include a free astrological chart, just a printout of your information, and I will email it to you, okay? Like a PDF. So limited time, free reading, small reading, but it's a free private reading, plus your astrological chart printed out, well, printable. It's going to be sent PDF for you to review, so you have your information and details when I start doing my Vedic sidereal channel. So if you're interested, it's $99 for all of that right now. You can go on my website and order that, okay? If you are subscribed to the ultimate subscription of my website, that's free. Yay! The perks of being an ultimate subscriber. So Cherie and Felicity, free. You'll get your free astrological printout so you can have your chart ready for my new videos. You will get your free mini private reading, and you will also get the astrology class course if you want it, because some of you may have already taken it. But that is free and included with the ultimate subscription, which is $122 a month. So free. So if you haven't considered being a subscriber yet, please consider being an ultimate subscriber. Or if you are a basic subscriber, please consider upgrading to the ultimate subscription. It's only, what, $90 more a month, and you get a whole bunch of free stuff. It's honestly the best deal. I put the link and the pictures of my new offers in my community section on my channel right now. So if you want to look at it, just go to community and you'll see my pictures and screenshots of what it looks like on my website, and you can order it. Okay. Let me get a drink. Let's continue with your reading. Why do you love someone that's so serious, guys? You're like, Steph, do you honestly think I picked this guy? Do you think I picked him? Or do you think I picked this woman, Steph? Do you think I picked her out of a bunch? No. You're like, this happens to be my fate. Why is the universe testing you so much? Good news is on the way. I want to talk to you and touch base. Aww. Are they the Grinch? You love the Grinch, don't you? You are in love with the Grinch. There is a sweet, soft center to this hard-shelled lover. There is a Tootsie Roll at the center of this Tootsie Pop. You're like, Steph, you may think this person is all hardcore, but they're not hardcore. There is a sweet center to this individual. There is a kindness. There is love. There is just pure sensitivity. They are Santa Claus at the center of everything. They are filled with curiosity and wonder. They just don't want to admit it. This person secretly believes in what I believe in. They're just playing it hardcore like they don't, but I know they secretly do. And this is why they are torn to a swords by being pulled into you. This person can play it off that they're not interested in what you're interested in at all, but the truth is that's a lie. They're actually interested. They're curious even. This is the big, tough guy, big, tough girl routine. Everyone else thinks they would never get into any of this stuff, but they're actually into it. I think that's interesting. I don't know why this person wants to play so hard to get with you, though. I also feel they're very dominating. Do you get the feeling like they like to be in control intimately also? Because I am getting those vibes where if you guys were in the bedroom, they like to be in charge. This person definitely likes to tell you how they like it, you know? I'm not saying it's complete 50 Shades of Grey, like, you know, have a secret word for safety. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is more of a take charge kind of person, even intimately. And that's just how they are in life. And so they definitely have that leadership role that they play well with the Emperor. They could already be a father also, or a very mature woman that's very headstrong, knows what she wants, speaks her mind. If this is a woman, she speaks her mind. She's independent. She runs her own business, or she makes a great deal of money. She has lots of business ideas if she doesn't own one yet. She tends to be the manager or leader at work. A lot of people tend to listen to her and follow her direction, even in her friendship circle or around her family. This is the kind of person that likes to kind of change her own oil, change her own tires. I can do it myself kind of vibe. I don't need your help and I don't need your advice. There's this energy with it, if it's a woman, 44 minutes, 44 seconds, by the way, that's like, I don't need a daddy. I already had one. They kind of have that vibe. And it's just like, maybe they're a little bit dominating in the bedroom. Maybe they like to initiate what goes on. And if you're a man in that energy, you might feel somewhat intimidated by this person. This is the kind of woman that thinks she's much smarter than you, that she's much more intelligent than you, and that you're just kind of silly, goofy. You're not, she could mentally overpower you. You know what I mean? That's the kind of woman this would be. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can outsmart you today. I can trick you into anything. Like, please. And that's the kind of energy, if this was a woman, that it would carry. And it's also, don't give me business advice. I've been to business school, or I've had experience. Don't give me advice on how to run what I run. Or I don't need you to step in and cater me or coddle me. And this is also the kind of woman that's like, I don't need to be cuddled or protected, and I need you to give me space. Really. I need space from you. Because this is the kind of woman that needs breathing room. So if that's a woman, that's kind of how this woman's going to act. Darn right it's a fire sign, which, comes across as Aries, which is an Aries woman, which could be very controlling, bossy. Hell yeah. But, Leo pops in there as well as Taurus. And both of those are very stubborn and bulldozing, So there you go. If that's a woman, that's kind of the energy I'm getting from her. If this is a man, it's not as hard, honestly, if it's a man. This is someone who is sweet, a big teddy bear, strong, muscular, manly, someone that has facial hair, someone that has good structure, good bone structure, someone that maybe looks intimidating exteriorly on the outside and judged by a lot of people as being some big tough guy, but would probably cry at a sad movie. This is someone that loves animals, if it was a man, and would bend over with their big selves to pick up a tiny baby bird, or to move an animal out of the way on the road, or to help nature in some way. This person is soft on the inside, just very, very difficult on the outside. And so even though they have this big heart for people that can't speak or can't do for themselves, this person's probably also a very big protector of the elderly or the sick. Because they're so strong, they want to be there and help those that don't have those abilities. However, a very different story when it comes to their equals. They're very competitive, very argumentative. If they're on the road, they may have some sense of road rage. This is someone that, like, at work is like, what are you looking at? It's that kind of don't mess with me attitude. And they're not afraid to pick a fight or join into a fight, or they're just combative. This person is not afraid to speak their mind. So this person is, pushy in a sense, and definitely rubs people off the wrong way sometimes. And people that don't know him personally would think he's a complete jerk. But only people like you would know them on the inside. You would see their soft center with people that need them, or animals, or children. You see their soft side. So they're just a hard ASS for whatever reason they feel they need to be. They would have probably grown up with a very strong father. Maybe even a military father. A militant grandfather, perhaps even. But it's like, that's just how they grew up, but they're very soft on the inside. They may be able to take a car apart and put it back together, but loves the movie Notebook, or, you know what I mean? It's like, don't tell me what to do. If you tell this person in any way of a prediction of what's going to happen to them, and you're like, this is going to happen to you, and they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that doesn't happen. They do not want to prove you right or prove anybody right. If they say something out of anger, even if they don't mean it, they feel like they have to honor what they said. even if they don't really feel it, because then they're not a man of their word. So this is that stubbornness coming in, that fixed sign stubbornness. And it's like, even if I don't agree with myself anymore, I'm going to do what I said because I said so. And I'm not going to break that. And so, you know, this is the kind of person that is just stubborn to a fault, to where they'll even sabotage themselves. And in the process, sabotaging the connection that you and they have. And I feel like you have just kissed them to their core. You have touched their soul. You have climbed your way into their heart. You have revealed the weakness inside of them, honestly. You know, if this is a man. And you've shown them how sensitive and sweet and childlike and even vulnerable they are on the inside. And they do not like that sense of weakness around you. I'll just keep it real. I'm just going to be real honest with you. This is the kind of person that does not like you to push them to a sensitive place. You think it's cute. You think it's attractive. You think it's sweet. You feel success when you bring them to a sensitive place. They feel failure. They feel disgust with themselves, that they've let a wall down. They feel like they have stopped being the strength that they need to be. So this is why you guys butt heads so very, very, very often. And this is why they are torn to a swords with you, because so much of them wants to love on you. The other part is you bug them, you bother them, you trigger them in many ways. And your sweetness, your love, your sensitivity draws them in like a moth to a flame. They are so masculine, they cannot help but being drawn to your feminism, your feminine energy. They love it. They want it. They're thirsting for it. But every time they get there, they realize they're being weakened. And it's just like Samson and Delilah. They feel like you're going to chop off all their hair and take away their strength, their control. This person does not want to be controlled, period, or manipulated, or guided, or taught in any way by a feminine. And that's their masculine energy. They're like, I don't want it. I don't need it. I didn't ask for it. Whoo! So here we are. We got to the bottom of the issue here. There we are. There's the issue. So this is why we're torn. This is why they haven't let you go, but yet they want to. This is why they're giving you these little love offers, these Page of Cups, Page of Wands, which is love and sex, romance and passion, but not substance. You have not been offered the pinnacle of commitment, and you have not been offered the sword of truth, which is how they really feel, like expression. They have not verbally expressed to you any of their emotions, but they've shown them to you. And you know what? Actions speak louder than words. I got to write that down too. Actions speak louder. So they have given you kisses. They've held your hand. They've caressed your hair. They have told you sweet things in text like have a great day, or I miss you, or good night, or good morning, or I hope you're, you know, they're thinking of you. They're thinking of you and you know it. And they're giving you these sweet little messages that make you feel happy. And that's how they're kind of giving you this little offer. It's like, I'm still here for you, even though you don't have the pinnacle of commitment. I'm still here for you. And so they're doing these sweet things to you. And you're like, I love this. I love you. You're like, I love you so much. I'm crazy about you. Oh, I just want to love this person to death. Like, just let me love you. And then they give you this distance. And you're like, you just let me in. Now I have distance. Thank you, Karima. You are number 1, baby. All right. You have 9. Girl, you know you're going to get some bonuses. Look at you always doing that, just getting all kinds of bonuses. All right, Karima, I got you, girl. And Marcus, thank you for notating that for her. Yeah, Q&As at the end of the reading, guys. Ooh, 55 minutes. We're close. We're getting close to the end of this reading. But anyways, you're just like super excited to just have your emperor in your life. And you're like, baby, let me love you. I love you so much. God, just let me wrap you up in my arms and hug you and kiss you and just give you the love of a lifetime. Let me just pour my love into you. The problem with you is this: they don't want that. They do not want you to weaken them as much as they're attracted to you and probably literally drooling over you. They don't want to be weakened by you. They're like, you are my kryptonite. Okay, I'm Superman and you're my kryptonite. Stop trying to weaken me. Okay, I want you. I want to kiss you. I want to love you. I want to have you. I want you, baby. But I just can't have all of you like that. You're going to ruin me. You're going to ruin who I am. Like, I can't have that. And really, this is, I don't want you to change me. Ooh, I got to write that down. I don't want you to change me. Aw, really, because I don't want to change. Aw, I kind of like this guy. You know, I'm a sucker for this kind of person. But anyways. But you know, my problem is it's always a challenge for me. I'm like, ooh, it's a challenge. I'm up for the challenge. I want to crack this coconut open. You know? But that's not always good. It's not good to be like me, guys, and take on the challenge, because then there's some kind of conquering going on. And that doesn't mix well in relationships, the feeling to conquer. It just doesn't. Love conquers in a good way. You know, having to have a goal to break someone open, that's not a good kind of conquering. So anyways, this is why, so here they are giving you this love, right? Then they want to give you this affection, sexual attention, honestly, with the Page of Wands. And it's like, can we meet up? Can we do this? Can we do that? They want to go far with you, but not all the way. So I feel like you guys fool around, but there's a wall. Or it goes to the point where you definitely go all the way, but there's an intimate wall and they don't let you in fully, and you feel the distance, even while having sex. As in, maybe they don't want to look you in the eye. Maybe they want to turn you over. Maybe after they've climaxed, it's a panic. They kind of get in this panic mode where they're like, I better clean up. You know, it's I better go. Because that wall, it's like, I don't want to be vulnerable and intimate with you. I don't want to rest in your arms and be raw. Like, I don't want to connect with you on that deeper level. You know, because again, you're my kryptonite. You're going to weaken me. The Samson and Delilah story. So this is why you're feeling this wall. And you're just like, why do I love this person so much? But they're not giving me their all. You know, they're breadcrumbing me here, Six of Pentacles. I'm not getting all that I should be getting from you. And there's a level of where the feminine here, and I speak the feminine because this is the masculine, but there's a level here the feminine's like, you need to respect me. You need to respect my body, and you need to respect my time. And I'm not a vessel to be used. And so there's a lesson here for the Emperor, who quote unquote likes control and maturity, to treat you with maturity and to respect you. Because that's what a real emperor does. He respects the empress. But see, this person doesn't see you as the empress. And I'm going to say this is the problem. This is why you guys are having a problem. This is exactly why you're watching this reading. They see you as naive, young-minded, frivolous, or childish. They might even see you as, I hate to say it, but ridiculous in your beliefs. kind of a silly head. And this is why they're not respecting you like the Empress. It's not that their heart and their soul doesn't scream out for you and they want you regardless of what you are. This is where their head is at. They do not see you like that. So you're not getting the respect like that. You're not getting the offers like that. And you're like, Steph, therein lies the answer. There's our problem. How do we fix it? Are we going to fix it? Well, good news is on the way. They are going to reach out, but you're like, I don't care. We talk anyways. I don't care about texting, phone calls, and reaching out. I get that anyways. Is this ever going to work out? Are they ever going to see me any differently? Let's see. Are they ever going to change and see you any differently? If this reading is resonating with you, please put a heart in the comments. Not the live chat comments, but the comments below the video. Please put a heart if this resonates. There's something coming up about Hawaii for me right now. I don't know if you guys are from Hawaii or you want to go to Hawaii, or you will in the future. But that pops up. Bottom of the deck, we have my soul yearns for you, which is what I was feeling when I said like moths to a flame. They want you. They're being called to you. They're being pulled to you. They're drawn. Their soul wants you. How could they not? Twin Flames Lovers card. They regret how they handled things in the past with you and them. They do suffer from some regrets. They're healing from some past life trauma also is an issue, okay? And will things change? Let's take a look. I'm feeling hopeful. Yay, that's good. And then we have good news. So I'm feeling hopeful, good news. Also, we have, aw, honey, I know you're my soulmate. Recognition. Recognition. I want to make things right. Oh, honey. I do believe this is definitely going to work out in the future. Okay, you have a tough nut to crack here. No sexual pun intended. Anyways, it's going to work out. I don't think you have a lot to worry about here, but this is what they think about you. This is what they feel about you. The better part of this message today is how they feel about you, because it's kind of offensive how they think about you. They do think some offensive things about you, but they feel crazy about you. I will also say they are attracted to you. If you've ever doubted their level of attraction to you physically, sexually, intimately, do not doubt that. There is a high, intense level of chemistry. It's really high. They've got a big, intense level of chemistry with you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how they view you attraction-wise is a strong 8 to 10. Okay? There's a very strong, higher number up there level of attraction to you. So believe me, they want you, they desire you, they are attracted to you. They cannot help it. Unfortunately, where you guys are at today during this video is they're back and forth with you because they don't want you some of the time. Because again, they just think all these silly things about you. And they just don't think that you're a logical choice. And that is offensive. that hurts your feelings, that breaks your heart, that offends you, that they would think you're not a logical choice. But I'm just here to spill the tea. I'm just here to tell you what they think and what they feel. And there's the tea. You don't have to like it, honey. I don't like it. I would be very offended as well that this person is not thinking very highly of you, education wise, um, intuition wise, street smart wise. I mean, to have this person think they're far above your level of intelligence is offensive, all because you believe in spiritual things, and that's a very high level of intelligence, but they doubt you because of it. They might even put you down because of it. Yeah, that's offensive. I do think you guys are going to get through that, though. I don't think they're going to stay this way forever. I do believe as long as you're not trying to conquer them and trying to force this down their throat and force them to believe by teaching, preaching, I do believe they're going to come around. Quit teaching, quit preaching. Just live your life. Create the magic. Let the universe show them the signs and the miracles about being twin flames and divine lovers. Let the universe reveal. God is much better at this than you. You're not here to be your man or your woman's teacher. And I think that's the biggest level of correction that you need to get from this video. 66 minutes on the clock as well. That's a big time number. It's karmic. You are not here to teach them. You're not here to guide or instruct them. And that may be offensive for you. You're going to be like, I am a teacher. I teach at college, or I teach class, or I teach people on YouTube. Like, I'm a teacher. I'm very knowledgeable with what I do. That's great. And you can go teach the whole wide world, but you can't teach him. Or you can't teach her. You are not here to be their teacher. And I think Spirit really wants to get that message across, that there is a line here, there is a wall, it's not meant for you to cross. What you're meant to do with this individual is love them. Very different than teach. And love will teach itself. And so as long as you can stay in their heart, and kiss them and hug them and love them and be their friend and goof around and laugh with them and stop trying to teach them, this could work out. So there's a lot of hope here. If you caught yourself today and you're like, uh-oh, that's what I do. That's why we fight. I'm always preaching to them. I'm always telling them this is going to happen karmically. I'm always giving them instructions, what to do. Don't. A lot of, and I do relationship counseling. If you're open to that, I provide that on my website. But some of the biggest things women try to do is help their man evolve. And this comes from a long line of strong-minded women who were independent or single moms or had big careers. And they've taught you to be independent and be successful. So when you're a successful woman, or a man in a feminine energy, but when you're successful, you have a tendency to help your partner with advice. And you tend to what we call mommy them. And so when your man says, I'm trying to work on this business, I don't know why I haven't gotten a lot of clients. Like, I hope they express to you a feeling. I hope I get some clients this week. See, they're trying to open up emotionally with you and be emotionally vulnerable. And just share with you. And then the feminine energy is like, oh, well, I have an idea. Why don't you do this? And why don't you do that? And why don't you do this? A, B, and C. If you do that, you will be successful and you will get clients this week. Women need to put a sock there, and men in feminine energy need to put their sock in their mouth and just listen. Just listen. They're just trying to open up and share with you. A more successful way to engage with your partner is to grab their hand in that moment and caress their hand, perhaps kiss their hand, perhaps rub their shoulders, maybe rub other things sexually. They're relieving stress. They're unloading. They're opening up with you. They're being vulnerable. They're creating a closeness with you. They're admitting their vulnerabilities to you. They're admitting, I am weak in this financial sector, or I am weak in this area. And see, when a masculine energy opens up that weakness, they do not look for arrows, bullets, shots, criticisms, or any corrections. Those are all very painful. So when they open up, the last thing you want to do is criticize or give advice. The first thing you want to do is caress, nurture, and love that ability that they're sharing with you to be open, to just talk to you. And so you as the feminine energy need to go, okay, well, I like this. I like that you're being vulnerable with me. Let me kiss your neck. Let me rub your hair. Let me get intimate with you. See, you are in essence a very intelligent feminine creature, by the way, but you are teaching them without words or criticism. I want you to open up with me. I like it when you open up with me. You get prizes when you open up with me. They just want prizes, girls. They just want prizes, okay? They get criticized all day long, okay? The minute they wake up, they're criticized. They just want to get prizes from their queen. That's all. That gives them the ammo, the drive, the determination, the stamina, the testosterone, the ability and the strength and the wisdom and the courage to go out there and fight the beast, which is the world. They just need you to give them that ammunition, honey. Feed their inner beast, okay? Feed it. And do not feel like you are the wise one that needs to train a little child to be a man. Do not feel like you need to train your significant other to be more successful by sharing your intelligence. I'm not saying that you're not intelligent. I'm saying they're not asking for that. When you take on a masculine partner or an emperor, you take on the energy that I've just described. They want prizes. If you don't want to be with an emperor, go be with an empress. Okay? It's simple. The empress may love all that kind of feedback. Okay? But not the emperor. So, it's different. And I just feel like when this person does open up to you, if you want to help your situation, if I can help you in any way, remember what I said. They just want prizes. Every time they get real, raw, or vulnerable, just caress, love, kiss, hug, be affectionate. Because the masculines have a real hard time expressing themselves emotionally and saying, hey, I'm looking for intimacy, but not always sex. I'm looking for vulnerability, but I don't know how to say that. I want to be close to you and I want intimacy as a soul, but it's not always about sex. And, masculines struggle because they think the only time they can get intimacy is through sex, because that's when a woman or a feminine, because sometimes men are feminine, that's when the feminine shuts up. They stop talking. They just start moaning. Okay? For a lack of better words, they shut up. And sometimes they don't even shut up then. And a lot of them are like, can you just be quiet so we can, why do you have to talk to me throughout this entire endeavor? Like, I'm just trying to get intimate. I just want to shut your mouth, let me put something in it so you can be quiet. They just want to engage with the energy between the two of you. So you as a feminine definitely have to exercise your ability to be quiet. And that is very attractive. If you can learn to be quiet and receive their vulnerability without giving advice or criticizing or trying to help. Because as an empress, you're always mommying everything. Animals, kids, your lover, your parents, your friends, your neighbors. It's always educate, 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 because you want to nurture and grow things. You do not need to grow your emperor. He's grown. You need to love your emperor. You need to be a partner with your emperor. You are not more than. So remember those little key traits with your Emperor, especially in this reading, because this guy, and it could be a girl, but this guy is ultra protective of their masculinity, and they do not want to be mommied, especially by somebody who may be literally younger than them, or maybe just, in their opinion, education-wise, less than them. And I'm not saying stroke their ego, make them feel like they're better and smarter than everything in the room, but they want a level of respect. They don't want to feel babied, coddled, or taught. And if there is any of that vibe coming their way, you're going to get more wall. So I'm just sharing this with you as the Eight of Swords. I'm sharing with you their innermost thoughts, their innermost feelings with you. Also, the tea of their fears. Samson and Delilah, they do not want to be defeated through vulnerability. That is a weakness that they are not willing to surrender. Okay, so if you want to love this and nurture this, take my advice on some of those things that I've mentioned. Whenever they're opening up Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, whenever they're starting to open up, just remember to receive and give love and nurture, not in an advice, criticism way, because that's what they're looking for and that's what they need. They are yearning for you big time. Yes, they have regrets for the way they think about you, the way they talk to you. Can I give you one more little bit of tea? Take my advice and believe it, because it's the truth. This person may have an idea about you right now that you're silly with your spiritual beliefs, or that you're not as wise because you're illogical in their sense, their point of view. That may be the case today. But if you take my advice and you accept them intimately, and they feel they can be vulnerable with you and still be in charge, honey, they're marshmallows in your hands, okay? They're going to fall madly in love with you. They're going to want you even more. And without them even knowing it, because their soul, body, and hormones are going to want you more than anything, they're going to respect you. And in a sense, that Emperor will lay down their weapons and surrender to you and your beauty and your sensitivity and your love. And the only one that's going to, or how do you say, the only one that the Emperor is going to bow down to is the Empress. It's the only one. And he will bow down to her, not as if she's the greatest authority, but because she is now his equal. And he submits to her love as an equal. And he values her advice, if asked, as an equal. And he sees her as a partner in life, not something that he needs to conquer. He sees her as an asset, a benefit, a gain, a value. Okay? So let me tell you, you don't have to be a Taurus to claim this. This is Aries, this is Leo, this is Taurus. Okay? We also have Gemini up in here. Okay? Lots of Gemini. Lots. But there you go. There's the tea. There's the victory. There's the win. Okay? So feel hopeful. You are the right one for them. They absolutely love you. They absolutely want you. They're absolutely attracted to you. But this is why they've been back and forth with you. And just reflect on yourself and ask, maybe I have been a bit abrasive. Maybe I have been too easygoing with my advice or my criticism or my instructions or my predictions. Maybe I talk too much. I don't do enough listening. Honey, nothing's wrong with self-reflection. That just makes you strong enough to be better than who you were yesterday. If you are able to look in the mirror and do some serious corrections, you're that much more able than most people to conquer your dreams and desires and wishes and be successful. It's the people that are unwilling to reflect, unwilling to criticize themselves, unwilling to change. Those people are the ones that stay stuck. Anyways, let's see what else the universe wants to say as we're almost going to close. We'll close here in a couple minutes. If you want to get your questions answered, we're going to start the clock. 80 minutes right now. You have 15 minutes to submit your Q&A. It is $15 a question. You get one card and bottom of the deck, overall, underall energy. You can submit more than one question. You can submit just for more than one card. If you want to know what someone's thinking or feeling about you, I suggest you at least get 2. So we can get the tarot energy plus a direct message. And you guys can do that through Cash App or my website in donations. So the clock is ticking, 15 minutes. This is what I call my lightning round. It's a lightning round because it's a special that doesn't happen all the time, but I try to do it a lot lately, but it's only for 15 minutes. So it's a flash. It's a flash sale and a flash opportunity. All right. Okay. So, get a drink here. Clock's ticking. We have 14 minutes now. The link is in the description below. I will answer your questions live now in 15 minutes if you go ahead and submit. Let's get a deeper message about your relationship. Someone here does have some abandonment wounds, but they're closing up those abandonment wounds. They're dealing with it. So you, your person, maturing, finally putting closure to abandonment wounds. You're finally understanding that that was a wound that affected your relationships from all the entire past. Okay? This person does admire you. They think a lot of you. They think highly of you. They're attracted to you. They do want to return to you. They want to be with you. They want to live life with you. They want to love you. They want to be in your life. If this is someone that has abandoned you in the past, they want to put closure to that. They understand why they had issues with you, and they're working on being a better person. They also have regrets about how they handled things in the past if they did abandon you. Okay? They're about ready to return. They're right now just conquering some fear. And this is what they're busy contemplating. Why am I scared, and what am I scared of? What am I running from? So this person is making peace with what's happened to your guys' situation in the past. They're ready to talk to you. We've gotten that a few times. They want to make things right. They want to talk and touch base. They want to have a real conversation with you about their feelings. To be honest, I get a strong vibe. This person really wants to open up to you, really wants to be vulnerable. They're just scared about criticism, judgment, instructions, preaching, and teaching. They don't want to deal with that. But this person really does want to open up. Yep. Communication, the talk. Expect that call, that text, that message, that I want to see you. Can we meet up? They absolutely want to be in strong connection with you. Oh, honey, they want to work through your issues. They hope you forgive them. They really are praying to God you forgive them. This is so important for them to have you in their life. They're also going to be forgiving you for anything that you've rubbed them the wrong way with. overall, the both of you are having this beautiful energy of, I love you and I forgive you. And so there is this making up and mending bridges between you and your person. Dreams, they've been seeing you in dreams almost every night. I mean, they see you, even in distance when you're not talking, if they live far away from you, whatever it is. They see you, they feel you almost every night in dreams. This is an unavoidable prediction. You are going to talk with this twin flame, this divine lover. You are going to work through some kind of an issue to get closure on it, most likely regarding abandonment. You're going to work through that issue together. This person's going to come through for you and express a lot of their feelings. It's just up to you right now to trust the universe, to trust that everything happens in divine time and for a divine reason. Spirit, what do you want to say about this final message for the reading today? This person obviously loves and is attracted to my collective, holding back some for their reasons, but certainly in love, certainly open, and certainly softer on the inside than it appears to be. Spirit says, speaking out, saying what is on your mind, saying what's on your mind. So Spirit's like, they are going to reach out. We've gotten that confirmation, 3, 4, 5 times? Texting, phone calling, they're going to reach out. They're going to express. This person really wants to get off their chest how they feel about you. They've been bottling up their feelings for you for a long time. Just in general, in fear of what you're going to say and how you're going to try to preach and teach and correct them. They've really avoided that. And the main card that comes out is make a way. And there's getting over the bridge. This is like resolution. This is like 6 of Swords in a sense. And it's quit making excuses. Make a way. And I think that's what's finally happening for you guys. You're finally getting over the issues. Building a bridge is not sitting here and looking at one end of the spectrum and saying, well, it's too far away. There's too much water, there's too much space, there's too much distance, there's too many problems. Those are excuses. There is a, let's build a bridge. Let's make a way, not excuses. I want to get to this point, and I'm not going to sit here on this end of the river and say I can't get to you. I'm going to actually do something about it. I'm going to make it possible. I'm going to make a way. And Spirit wants to say, listen, I am going to help. I want to make a way for you guys to heal, to recover, to make this relationship work. So Spirit wants to definitely step in and help you guys recover from the pain of the past. Anyways, love will build a bridge. I don't even know that whole song. It's an old song, but who sings that song? It's like 2 sisters. Love will make a way. Love will build a bridge. So that is your song. If you guys know the name of that song, please post it. I don't know off the top of my head though. But I know it's love will build a bridge. Love will make a way. All right. Well, this concludes our reading today, guys. For the collective, which is what are they thinking about you and what are they feeling about you? It's a very beautiful reading. It's very positive. I like it. They're kind of difficult, but I kind of like them, to be honest, for you. That's definitely, I like this person. They may be rough around the edges and difficult in some type of way, but I like them. I like this person. They have a lot of boundaries. They have a lot of self-respect. I like that confidence that this person carries. I like their leadership qualities. I like that they like to be in control. I like that this person is like a protector and a provider, and this person is responsible. So I definitely like this person's vibes. You know, they're doing their best. They're not perfect. They are attracted to you and they are giving you something. And the only reason you've not gotten it all is because, like I said, what they think and feel about you. They haven't given up on you. It is a burden for them to be weird with you like this. It's a burden. But they're not ready to give you up, not at all. So Two of Swords, they're at a fork in the road. They're trying to change and be different. And they're definitely thinking, every time you guys get distance, should I let them go? But their heart is always saying, no, don't let them go. You love them. Don't let them go. So they never fully want to let you go because there's something here for you guys. All right. Boom. We're going to start with Karima. We have 5 minutes left. So if you want to submit your questions, $15 a question, you've got 5 minutes. The description below holds the link for my website or the Cash App. Website's easy for international. All you need is your debit card. You're fine. Yeah. If you want to do Super Chat, you can, but it would be double the price because they take 40 to 50% of your donation. So I don't recommend that, but you can if you want. Okay? But I prefer Cash App and my website. All right. So Karima, let's see. I saw your question number 1 somewhere up ahead. There we go. 1, has Sohail been thinking of me today? If so, what are his thoughts? All right. All right. Second question, what actions is he wanting to take towards me currently in his heart? Besides reaching out and seeing me, anything else? Oh, you want the tea. You want the tea. So I'm going to spray my deck with my rose perfume to give it some love energy. That's what I'm going to do. Here we go. Spirit, please bless and guide me in this reading, in this video. Please show me the truth. Show me what Sohail is thinking in regards to Karima right now, today. What is he thinking? You know I'm going to give you bonuses. Bye, Darnell. I love you. Thank you for being here, honey. Remember, everybody, if this reading today resonated for you as a collective, please put a heart in the comments. Let me know that this reading resonated. Okay. XO9 Tail, you sent an $11 donation. I will give you a card to be kind because you are new. I love you and I want you back, and you're newer on our channel here, but it is $15 a question. Okay, so I will go ahead and do that for you though, because you did get one last time as well, and I appreciate you. So just to give you a heads up. Okay. Spirit, please guide and direct me for what Sohail is thinking in regards to Karima. And you got bonuses because they fell on the ground. So I'll take them for you. Bottom of the deck over here is third party. There's other people involved, which I know you're already aware of. All right, let's go ahead and see what this person is thinking in regards to you. We have the Magician. Nine of Swords in reverse. Sleepless nights, overthinking, on and off energy. This is a bigger problem than it really is. With the Nine of Swords, though, in the reverse, I have zero control over this. I'm attacked whenever I'm attacked. This person also is attacked a lot at home and lacks confidence and mental clarity. This person definitely thinks they are in love with you. Page of Cups. In love, attracted, desiring you. This person is thinking about what to say to you next. Thinking about what they're going to say, what this So Heal's going to say. This person is definitely thinking, this is a problem. This is the biggest problem. I've got to deal with this big problem. How do I get over this problem? He's definitely thinking of different ways to start over, to have a new life. He is wanting to call you. I feel like he can't reach out right now. I think he wants to reach out to you right now, even while I'm reading this video. He wants to reach out and text you, but it's like something's holding him back. Then we have bonus cards here. I need you. I need you. I feel inadequate in my life. I need you. I'm not happy. You make me happy, Karima. You fill my soul with so much joy and happiness. You don't understand how I need you. I do feel inadequate in my life, though, and I'm ashamed of being codependent in my karmic situation. To be honest, Karima, he's kind of codependent. He needs this third party to some degree, and there's a shame with it because he needs you in his life, but he also needs this third party to some degree. So he understands and thinks about you being angry and resentful. He feels like he's creating a mess. He's making you angry. He's going to make you resentful with his issues. He's actually scared and afraid that over time you're going to resent him, that your love and your relationship's going to change. And I think this is a form of self-sabotage. You ever heard of someone saying, I'm going to give you the worst and see if you're still going to be around? Have you guys ever heard that? Like, I'm going to show you the worst part of me, or I'm going to give you a difficult situation, and I'm going to see if you're still there. It's kind of a subconscious testing. Like, let's see how much you can take before you bend. Are you really going to be here in the long run is the test. We have healing my inner child, mom and dad issues, painful past, and family disputes. Have you ever heard of the term emotional abandonment? And do you know what that means? Even a loving mother, a loving father can emotionally abandon someone by invalidating someone's feelings, by saying, you're overreacting. You're being ridiculous right now. You need to toughen up, Chief. Stop crying. Dry your tears. Oh, you're not starting that again, are you? You're not complaining about that again, are you? Oh, well, I had a far worse childhood than you. I had to do this and I had to do that. You're complaining about what you have? If I had what you have, I would be so grateful and so appreciative. That's invalidating a child's feelings. That's saying what you're feeling, and I'm going to gaslight you, is not real. What you're feeling is irrelevant and ridiculous and unnecessary, and I don't want to hear it. And if you tell me or express to me what you're feeling, I'm going to pull my love away from you and correct you. I'm going to stop being affectionate and sympathetic and empathetic and loving and nurturing, and I'm going to turn on the criticism. I am going to step away from you and get space from you. I'm going to tell you to go to your room. I'm going to tell you to go take your attitude somewhere else. I'm going to show you that what you're bringing to me is unacceptable. And I don't want to be around you in this energy. And we're not going to have a good relationship as long as you are bringing the problem to the table, which gives the child a false sense of reality, thinking that they're in control, that it's up to them to manage the parent-child relationship. It's up to them to regulate their emotions and their feelings, to make sure that their mom or dad is happy at all times, because a child needs love and affection and security. So a child will shut down emotionally in many ways to ensure that they receive love, affection, and security, even if that means abandoning themselves. So that happens. And I do get the sense with healing my inner child, this is kind of the thing that would happen to Sohail Karima. It is some sense of abandonment. It was never a nurturing, I hear you, express yourself to me, be real with me. I feel like there was a shutting down, period. And I feel like that's why Sohail still feels Nine of Swords, walking on eggshells, nervous about the floor that could drop from under him, thinking that if something goes wrong in the relationship, someone's going to pull away and not be there emotionally. So he is testing your boundaries, testing your strength. How much really, what kind of tension can you put up with? Do you have what it takes to be in the long run here? Another question I want to get into, and I know it's not a question you had today, but I just want to give you my advice as a reader. Karima, sometime later we'll do a question on why is he in the relationship with the third party that he's in? What attracts him to that relationship? And what there has created some sense of stability for him? Enough to be codependent of it and want to stay in it in some sense. Not the whole sense, but in some sense. I would really like to know why he is choosing to be kind of, in a sense, a little bit stuck in that. Not completely stuck, just a little bit tied up too much. And I think that's an illusion, and I think that's false. I think it's a false sense of security. And I think it's a disassociation with his reality. And it's like, I don't want to deal with my real reality, so I'm going to live in this alter reality. And I do feel like he creates a lot of illusions. And to be honest, Sohail comes off as stronger and more in control with you than he really is. He doesn't want you to see that he is a broken person mentally and emotionally. He wants to present strength, appeal, sexiness, and control to you. Because he feels like that is the illusion that's going to keep your connection strong. So he wants you to always believe, I'm in control, I have it handled. You know? And he comes off with that. He does think he wants to fix this with you, though. He does want to be a better person for you. He's thinking about balancing the scales. I do think he has discussed a future separation with a lawyer friend, a lawyer or a Libra friend, somebody that can talk to him about if he was to separate, how would that look? We have an awakening here, which is maybe I'm a little bit more stuck than I thought I was, playing the victim. He's kind of trying to talk himself out of being with you in a sense. I'm not trying to scare you, but I do see that he's kind of trying to talk himself out of it. because he's scared to jump. So, Karima, I told him, how long are you going to do this for? You can't do this forever. If you love her that much, just fix it with her and stay. And I cried. Aw. Yeah, he's scared to leave one situation that's crumbling and go to another situation which may crumble. And these are his fears and his illusions doing the talking. And so, yeah, he is in the business right now of trying to talk himself out of this. But at the same time, his courage is, I love Karima. I'm in love with Karima. I want Karima. Nine of Pentacles, abundance. Karima is who I want, my desires. Justice card again, Libra. Libra pops up. There's definitely something going on Libra here. And a lot of that is contracts, legalities, fairness, karma. Karma is really stepping in. He knows that if he does not step up to you, he's going to push you away. And the only person to blame then would be him. Oh, you have Libra in your chart. Okay. He knows that if he messes this up, it's on him, not you. Let's get another message here about his thoughts and feelings. Spirit, guide and direct me for Karima and Soheil. Show me in the cards, Karima and Soheil. Use me as a vessel to use these cards for a message for Karima and Soheil. Karima and Soheil. Karima and Soheil. Bottom of the deck here, we have eternal love. You're crazy about this guy. You are really crazy about this guy. Like, you love him with your whole heart. There's no part of you that doesn't love him. You're in love. You've completely opened your heart. There's not an ounce of you that doesn't love him. You love his inner child. You love his adult self. You love his brokenness. You love him healed. Right now, what you're experiencing is unconditional love. And you're exploding with love. Literally exploding. What he is going through is a complete explosion of falling in love with you as well. Falling in love with your mind, body, and soul, connected to your scent, your pheromones, your essence. He's very deeply connected to you. But the problems that you're facing is, I'm not sure how you feel about me. You know, you're not giving me comfort and security that I know how you feel about me. Even though your intuition is saying, I know you're my other half. I know we're divinely connected. Now, Karima, never tell yourself a lie. He's not ready for what you have to offer, but when he's with them, he's thinking about you. He's just not ready for this. And I know that you're like, well, how long am I going to wait? This is ridiculous. Watch out. There are dramatic changes that are going to be coming up in his life right now. These are towers. And the cards that come out here for feelings are, yes, he loves you. Yes, he's in love with you. Yes, this is a divine relationship. Following his heart is where he's at right now. He's going on a hermit journey. So he is out there soul searching, going through his emotions, going through his subconscious. He needs some space from you right now, and that's what's happening. But it's all inner work. It's that inner soul. He's doing soul searching. He's getting revelations. He's learning about himself, what he wants, who he is, what can he do. If he didn't take this space away from you and this time out to do this, he would never have any direction. So right now, in the space that you guys have in your separation, he's getting direction. And I just want you to know, the whole time that you guys are separated, right now, today, he is missing you. He's thinking about you. Even today, he's been looking at your pictures. He's been reviewing some messages that you guys have wrote back and forth to each other. He's looked at it. He feels bad. I even get the sense he might have even shed a tear or two about the situation. He has so much pain and hurt in his heart for what he's doing because he really loves you. And I'm going to keep it real. He didn't anticipate in falling in love with you. I definitely get the vibe that he started to be with you for fun, for attraction, for some other reason, but he did not intend on falling for you. That was a surprise. He's just like, I don't know how that happened. That's not what I intended. I'm talking about initially. You know, when you see somebody across the room, you want to go talk to them. You're not seeing forever with them. You're not seeing a relationship. You're seeing, I want to get to know this person. I want to have a little fun. I want to, you know, see what they're all about. Curiosity, attraction. It was never, I'm looking for a partner. I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for the mother of my children. I'm looking for love. I'm looking for romance and marriage. It's just not how he started looking out. He looked at you like, you know, this is someone I'm attracted to and I want to have some fun with. Like, we'll just see where it goes. He had no intention of really falling in love with you. And I'll be honest, whenever he met you, there was this wall that was like, I'm not going to fall in love. It's not in my plans. Like, not like that. Maybe he didn't even believe in love like that. But boy, did he believe in love after you, because that just opened up a whole can of worms for him that he didn't expect. He feels a little vulnerable and he feels a little bit helpless. He doesn't like that. And he definitely feels out of control right now. And I'm going to be honest with you, Karima, he is mad at himself for putting you in the position that you're in and putting himself in the position that he's in and putting the third party in the position that they're in. This all falls on him and he knows it. And it's that masculine vibe of, I'm the leader, I'm the decision maker, I'm the one that decides, I'm the one that cuts or ties, I'm the one that projected this manifestation. I projected this. So he's carrying a great deal of weight. 111 minutes on the clock. That's a sign. Let's see what else your questions were here. Let's see. Hi, Henna Hamu. Happy Tuesday. You would love to know how this guy I have a deep connection feels about me. Thank you. I'm pretty sure Marcus definitely wrote down your question, and I will get to that. And okay, look, okay, what actions will he likely take, if any? And what actions does he want to take? Okay, what actions? And then we'll get the messages deep from his heart at the end, okay? So let's go ahead and see what actions. Okay. I wish you guys could smell the rose perfume that I have. I've recommended it to you guys before, especially for spell work or wearing it on Fridays, because roses are hip for Fridays. But you can make your own rose water, which smells amazing. But if you don't want to make that, and if you want just a perfume that you could spray on cards, especially my rose cards or anything, Tea Rose. It's a old-fashioned perfume. I got this on Amazon. It's a pretty large bottle. It smells just like real roses, in my opinion. Okay? So if you want something that you can bless your cards with when doing love readings, or put you in a mood for love, or put your room in the mood for love, especially on Fridays to please Venus, definitely buy that perfume. I find that it reveals a lot more beautiful information from my cards when doing relationships. It reveals the essence of someone because it takes on the essence of the rose. And the rose is the highest vibrational flower out of all the flowers, just in case you guys wondered, which is why I picked these flowers. The highest vibration of flowers. Yeah, go ahead and put your question now, XO, and Markers will write it down and we'll timestamp it. All right. So Spirit, what actions does So Heal want to take in regards to Karima, if any? All right. So bottom of the deck here is the never-ending story. There's more to come. Just wait and see. All right. And interesting enough, just like my earlier reading, we have make a way, quit making excuses. I do think, Karima, he is going to make a way. And believe me, if you think this is it, this is over, this is the final countdown, this is the straw that breaks the camel's back, you're wrong. There is a lot more to this situation than meets the eye, and there's a lot more to come than what you've seen so far. We have someone here needs to get a different perspective. Now, this is him. He's got to get a different perspective. For happiness, there's so many problems people suffer with. They just think they need to suffer. They feel like they have to be in misery. They feel like this is their lot in life. But Spirit's like, no. You need to see things differently. There's the little things that make you happy, and they count, and they matter in life. So this is Hanged Man, and this is 10 of Cups. Okay, so I do think that you're going to have to wait a little bit till he gets a different perspective. But he wants to be happy, and he wants to be happy with you. I definitely get some energy of the timing of spring. Something beautiful is going to happen in spring. Excuse me. It's a ticking time bomb. He's ready to make a move, take some action. There's Libra again. Wow, he's really thinking about possibly even... Is he legally married? I feel like if he's legally married, he's going to be speaking about a divorce here. We have the Devil card under here and the King of Pentacles. He might be tied up in with a Capricorn. But he's getting out of a contract with the Devil, which is another essence of saying, I'm getting out of a contract from being in a karmic contract. He's definitely going to be drawing up papers. Only a religious marriage, not City Hall. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel like he's getting out of a contract. Now, I don't know where he lives, but where I'm from, there's something called common law. And if you've been together a certain amount of time, the court treats you as married. Oh yeah, Karima, they still have a certificate. There you go. And whenever common law becomes a problem is when the other person is PO'd that the person wants to separate. Oh, you're in Canada? Oh, okay. That's good to know. So yeah, this person's like, the only time that's going to be a problem is if the other person is like, hey, I don't want this to be over. I want counseling. I want us to work things out. And someone else is like, no, it's over. I don't want it to work out. That's when the other party creates problems. Like, you're not going to get away that easy. I'm going to take this and that you have, that we have together. I'm going to have rights to this particular thing, or I'm going to have a say with this and that. You can't just disappear like that. So I feel like it's waiting to happen. It's waiting to blow. I think he knows his marriage is over. I do. I think he knows his marriage is over. It's only a matter of time, and he's getting a different perspective that he knows he's going to have to deal with this legally in some sort of way. He has absolutely spoke to someone, even if it's just over the phone, and he made a phone call to a lawyer or a friend, or he went to an office, but he's had a talk about what should I expect to get out of this relationship. Because I'm trying to take care of myself. I'm trying to be financially okay. But I feel like the person he's with, the devil energy, wants to take apart his stability. So using some kind of financial threat to threaten it, because I feel like that person has more of a financial stronghold than he thought. And she's even offered counseling or support or some kind of help. And I feel like it's beyond that. It's beyond help. The person that he's with has said, can we talk to our parents? Can we talk to a counselor? Can we get some help? And I don't think he's admitted, I've already moved on. Which, by the way, is very Libra. I know you've got Libra in your chart, but that's very Libra. That's a Libra move to already have a replacement before the situation is over. And like I said, I don't think he went in with you thinking of a replacement. He didn't like start something with you like, you're going to be my replacement person. No, he met you. He was attracted to you. He just wanted to see where it was going to go. You know, it was not a plan. And then he fell for you, and it's like, now what? And it's hard to break somebody else's heart, honestly, but it is what it is. Like I said in another reading, I want to get into what he feels for the person he's with. I think that's going to be very important for you to ask in the future, okay? Because we've gotten a lot about you and him, you and him, you and him, but what is holding him back over there, you know? What's creating the issue, the silence, the distance? So being weird AF is better than being boring as HE double hockey sticks. He feels very different, and he feels like his life is very boring. You bring an excitement to his life. What the karmic person's learning here too is you can learn a lot of good lessons from a few effed up people. So I know this person plans on getting away. I think that's the plan. The thoughts and plans about actions is, I want to get away. He's got some weird stuff. Oh, okay. Well, then he's weird. But you're interesting in his point of view. So, you know, his karmic is learning a very difficult lesson from this person, which in their perspective is effed up. Devil card. But he doesn't care. And in his point of view, it's already over. It's just a matter of time. He is waiting for karma to kind of step in and just break this. And it will. And from what I see is he's going to be happy and he's going to be single. Those are his plans, and that's what he wants to do. He also wants to do the right thing with you, okay? He's learning to get over what people think and what people say about him. And I think it's going to happen in the springtime. I think that he is going to be taking action legally to get out of his situation. And I do think his intent is to do the right thing with you and start to treat you more fairly and be a more balanced person and get his life together. I personally think what I see him doing as far as plans is self-reflecting, getting his thoughts solid, getting his desires and wants real solid, and then making moves based on that. Now let's get a message from his heart of hearts and just see what he's feeling for you deeply. So what are in his heart of heart feelings for you? Spirit, please guide and direct me for what he really feels for Karima right now. What is Sohail really feeling in his heart of hearts? Show me Sohail's true feelings. So bottom of the deck here is, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So in his heart, he feels he doesn't have to rush to any situation, that fate is going to bring you two together. Fate. No matter what happens, fate will bring you together. He believes that very, very much. From the bottom of his heart, he believes if it's meant to be, it will be. And he's starting to see that unfold right in front of his eyes. Bottom of the deck with his message is, Karima, I'm healing, and it's painful. Okay. He's got a lot of painful issues. It's, in his opinion, a little bit easier for you to deal with what's happening because you're on your own. And you just have to focus on you. He's like, this is difficult. I'm healing my inner child wounds. I'm healing my wounds from the past. I'm healing my issues with the partner that I'm with. I'm coming to terms with my truth. I'm doing soul searching or reflecting. This is a lot. I'm healing and it's painful. This is not easy for me. So he wants you to be kind of sympathetic, empathetic, and understand this is really hard. And the heart-to-heart messages are, "Aw, Karima, girl, how many times I got to tell you this? You constantly, consistently, in all your prepaid readings, get a message from him that he loves you. He really loves you. He really does. He really loves you in his heart of hearts. I could have picked any other cards, girl, but that's what you got. I really love you, okay? The next one is, I want to communicate with you, but it's not time yet. So see, I'm not ready for what you have to offer. It's not time yet. We see a pattern. We see I'm with them, but I'm thinking of you. I'm sorry about the distance. I'm sorry about what's going on, but this is my happenstance. This is my situation. Next, look at that. Heart-to-heart message from him to you is, Karima, emotions are natural and necessary. They're a part of life, but they also can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things more clearly, between you and I, you must let go of panic and resentment. Okay, let go of resentment, but let go of panic, which is true. Karima, I do recommend that for you and people that are in these types of situations. And my right ear is just ringing. Whenever something's not going your way, when your reality is not reflecting what you're manifesting, don't focus on what you're not seeing happen and what you're not hearing. Focus on your reality that needs to come into existence. The only way to trick your mind, literally trick your mind into manifesting a different reality, is by saying you already have it. There's actually a medical trick that if you have an itch, say on your left hand or left arm, and it's like itching desperately, if you put a mirror in front of you and you itch, it's like a flipped reverse special medical mirror, but you flip and reverse it to where this arm in the mirror looks like it's that arm, but it's actually this arm. So when you touch this arm, it looks like you're scratching this arm in the mirror. And it tricks your brain which is creating neuron receptors that it's doing the work, that it is literally itching this arm. So whatever phantom itch you have is getting itched just visually by looking in the mirror and itching this arm, but in the mirror it looks like you're itching this one. And it works. And even if you smash your hand or your finger in the mirror, or you cut it like a fake arm, your brain thinks, ouch, and you feel like this arm got hurt, because what your brain sees, it believes is real. Even if it's distorted, it's fake. So in manifestation, to create something that's not real, you have to trick your mind into thinking it is real. It's a little bit crazy. And yes, most people would call us crazy. But you have to do things as if it's really happening. When you have dinner, you have to make a plate for your person, at least mentally. At least do it with your eyes closed mentally, making a plate for them without literally making a plate. But mentally work out in your mind, putting this on there, putting that on there, making a plate. You have to visualize that. Maybe just set a placemat at the dinner table, you know, for you and your person, imagining that they're right there. Set their plate, even if it doesn't have food on it, just set their plate. This is your brain saying, hey, we expect someone here at dinner. I'm expecting them. 9 times out of 10, you're going to create that person to show up. Even if it's your mom or your brother and you want to see them, try it out with a friend. Pretend like your friend is coming to dinner or your friend is coming to visit you. Create the guest room. Create a space on the couch. Just test it out and watch. Will they call? Will they show up? Will they surprise you? They probably will, because your brain created space. Therefore, reality had to submit to what the brain is creating. And the same thing with your bedroom, the same thing with your car, the same thing with shopping, the same thing. You just have to, even if it's just mentally, play out and visualize this person being with you. You know, it's that saying, I have to kind of fake it to make it. Okay? So anyways, your person's heart-to-heart message is, don't let your emotions get the best of you. I know you're panicked. I know you're freaking out, but I love you. And I want to reach out and I want to communicate with you, but it's just not time yet. Okay? So don't worry. Don't let your emotions get the best of you. When you catch yourself panicking or worrying, what's going to happen? Just start being happy. Sing a happy love song, dance, go for a walk, drink some wine, put on a good movie. Don't let yourself get caught up in unhelpful thoughts, okay? Because your person does love you and really wants to reassure you, I love you. All right, thank you, Karima. And yeah, I gave Karima a lot of bonus cards because Karima's my girl. I don't know her personally, but she has donated on here like what, Markers, like 8 times? A substantial amount, several times, almost every time I do lightning rounds. She goes above and beyond and orders 9 cards, 10 cards, 15 cards. So I want to give bonuses. So the more you order, the more I give you a bonus. I mean, I'm generous. I'm not stingy. I guess if I wanted to count card by card, I would be stingy. But I give bonuses. You know, if you order above and beyond the normal, I'm going to give you above and beyond the normal, you know? So it's not all the time, but if I feel like it, I'll do some bonuses. So that's how I feel. And I'm not exhausted and it's not late and I have a little bit of time. So I was like, oh, you know, I can give some bonuses. So that's what I do. Thank you, Transformation Queen. And you know, this is how I am in real life. If you get a personal reading from me, chances are I go above and beyond the extended time of your reading. Chances are if I offer you a reading for 2 Celtic crosses and some bonus cards to clarify, I will pull double that. You know, I always go above and beyond if I'm called. I'm that kind of a person. I can't say that I'll always do it, but if I am called, I'll do it. One time I had a personal reading with someone, and I ended up staying on the phone with him for, I stayed on the phone with him for all night. All night. So I fell asleep. He and I were on the phone, and I probably was snoring, and he was on the phone when I woke up. He goes, "You fell asleep." I fell asleep. I was like, "I'm so sorry." But I did his professional reading. We did a whole reading, and then we just got to talking. Believe it or not, he was from Canada as well. And we just got to talking about life and relationships and cards and his business. And, you know, we talked all night. And he's a great friend. I haven't heard from him in months, but he is a good friend. And I remember that. And, you know, when I care about people, I do go above and beyond. Karima, I want to ask, how does he view me physically? Just curious, what are his thoughts on that, and other cards for more messages of what he has in his heart for what he wants to say to me. Oh, so you paid an additional. Okay. Transformation Queen, Steph, my personal with you was 4 hours long, so I know how generous you are. Thank you. And that is a testimony, honestly, guys. TQ and I got to talking. I'm a talker. I'm a Gemini, you know, and she paid for a personal private. It ended up being 4 hours. So, you know, I'm generous. Okay. So, Karima, let's see. Let's get more into this for you. You want to ask, how does he view you physically? That's important. And what are his thoughts on some other cards and messages from his heart? Okay. So I'm going to break out another deck. All right. How does he feel about you physically? And what are some deeper messages from his heart? Spirit, guide and direct me for So Heal. Hanuhamu, you're a great reader, Steph. You're the only one I really resonate with. Thank you so much for that comment. Oh, TQ, yeah, you are the advice you gave me. I would have had to pay for you to give it to me for free. Oh, girl, thank you. Is there something going on with his thumb or your thumb? I just all of a sudden got an image of a thumb that was cut. I don't know if that has anything to do with looks physically or feeling like there's an issue with putting your hands on something. I don't know what that would mean, but like, I don't know. I just got an image of a cut thumb. That's weird. Very strange. So how is he feeling for you attraction-wise? What does he think of you physically? Okay, so we have, I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not. Wearing a mask. So he hasn't fully come out with some of his quirky desires and fantasies. He's definitely held back a little bit with you. He doesn't want to scare you. He broke his thumb about a year ago. So he feels like he has to hold back. He still has pain sometimes. Yeah, he's scared. Oh, he feels pain still. Yeah, the thumb, it's like he wants to be more hands-on with you. He wants to be more frisky with you, if you will, but he kind of holds back. And it's like, you know, he feels his body's been weakened to a sense. He doesn't feel like he's 100% himself. Like he hasn't been able to be physically 100 with you. There's something that's definitely been held back for whatever reason, but you are his queen. You are number one. You are the number one person he's attracted to, the number one person he wants sexually. You are lovely from head to toe. He's attracted to every square inch of your body. Every song I hear reminds me of you. It doesn't matter where I am or who I'm with. You, Karima, always come to my mind when I hear certain songs, certain lyrics. So you're very special in his heart of hearts. Look at that. I'm working my ASS off to become the man of your dreams. All right. So he's definitely trying to be number one in your eyes. He wants to be number one. Body, mind, and soul, exploring every inch of you, studying. There's still so many parts of you he wants to learn about and grow with. He feels he hasn't seen every part of you. He wants to literally visualize and memorize every part of your body. We got this again. You've got this twice from his heart to heart. I want to communicate with you, Karima, but it's not time yet. Again, I'm not able to. I want to. So believe me, he's yearning to communicate. I know I'm running out of time because I know you must be impatient with what's happening. So he realizes this is not making you happy, this distance. Next, we have, this is a past life connection. So in his heart of heart, he knows he must have been with you in a past life. So you guys are working through some karmas together. And he's no good to you right now. He's feeling very toxic. He feels really bad about having a third party. That is the most toxic thing he's ever done and ever feels. He feels like you deserve better. He hates putting you in this position, making you feel less than. Bottom of the deck, I read every word you've written to me more than once. So he obsesses. When you guys don't text, he's rereading your old texts because he hates not being able to talk to you. So it's kind of like he's like having a conversation with you even though you don't have a conversation. Because he's like, I wish we would have been able to talk today. You know? So I'll tell you what, this is a very deep soul contract that you guys have. And it's really about him being courageous enough to break free from tradition, to break free from opinions of others, and to be more himself, to take off the mask and be real and be authentic. You know, that's a lot of the karmas you guys have. You were sent to just represent happiness, beauty, joy, freedom, and you're going through a spiritual transformation. Okay, you are. And so you're on this journey to just grow even more into your Empress energy. And the more you grow, the more powerful you're going to be. You're really embodying what it's like to be a queen and an Empress. He knows you're the one. There's nobody else. He is not in love with that person. He doesn't want to fix things with that person. He's sorry he's hurt you. Okay? That's not the intentions. He's absolutely obsessed with you. He can't stop thinking about you. He loves you. You're it. He will taste your sweet kiss again. He's dying and yearning for you. And he's drowning in despair. Look at that. He's really wanting you so, so, so much. The yearning, the urging, the pleasure, nothing comes close to how deep you please this person. So let me tell you, you're it. And he knows that what he's doing is wrong. It's very toxic to everyone involved. And this, again, is why he's doing the soul searching and he's inner reflecting and he's doing that hermit mode, because he's really got to get some courage here. He's really got to figure out where he's at and where he's going to be. So there you go, girl. Thank you so much for ordering your readings from me. I really appreciate that. I look forward to seeing you in my readings. I look forward to seeing your beautiful face in the comments. And now I know you're bringing Canadian energy. That's awesome, girl. I'm so glad you're here and I'm able to see you. Thank you. All right, markers. And who was next? So TQ, Hanamus, some people just read and they do a good job too, but Steph has access to the spirit world, which gives you a deeper message because you can hear, feel, smell, and taste beyond the human senses. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You know, I'm going to tell you, I'm probably going to be better when I see you guys in person with the camera. You know, I wish I could do more podcast stuff, but I feel like I do much better readings in person than I do over the phone, you know? So when I see you on Skype or Zoom, like the readings really fire because I'm just like picking up on all kinds of energy from you, your aura, just, I don't know. It's like we're really in tune. So I love doing personals a lot. I love that one-on-one. It's fire. She never came back. She used to get readings from me all the time. I think she was from New York or the Caribbean, something like that. But she came all the way out here to see me. And she paid good money. She paid for a place to stay out here in Woodland Park. I drove out to see her. We did a personal in-person reading. I brought all my crystals, my cards. And I saw what was going on in their connection. And she came again, and she did order another reading after that. But I don't know what happened to her, but sometimes I think about her. But I did have someone like fly out from a very far distance just to meet me and get a reading. And that reading was fire. And I drove like an hour out of my way to go meet her. So, you know, the in-person readings are definitely fire. All right. So Starseed donated. Okay, so are you next then, Starseed? Markers, Hanamu, this guy I have deep feelings for. What are his feelings for me? Donated 22. Okay, so Hanamu's next. You have a guy that you have deep feelings for. What are his feelings for you? All right, so Hanamu and then Starseed. Okay. See what deck I'm going to pull. I'm in the mood for bonuses. All right, Spirit, guide and direct me for Hanamu. She has very strong feelings for this person. And what is this person's feelings in return? Oh, the nine-tailed fox, then Starseed. Okay. Well, you're going to get some bonuses. Because if they come out, they come out. I don't argue with Spirit over money. Spirit brings me the money I need to do my job. I do my job. All right. So here we have farewell to a partnership, fire in my soul, inspiration, my heart is on lockdown. Your person is going through a separation with somebody else. and definitely healing and getting over that. I feel there's a lot of healing. There is interest in you. There is desire for you. But again, healing over the past is something that your person is going through, that you have really strong feelings for. You have a lot of in and out, back and forth with this guy. He's really focused on stability right now. Work, family, schedule, and money matters. I do think there's a beautiful love connection here. No, Hanamu, this is you. I'm finished with Karima. I said your name out loud when I started shuffling. So we have this vulnerable energy, feeling out of control, scared, and unknown energy. So he's really feeling very uncomfortable with falling for you. Summertime energy is definitely here. I feel like this summer, this is going to really pick up. He's really healing and getting over something. He's going through some seasons. Look at that, spring and summer. I do feel he's got to get through spring and summer before he can really open up with you. Roses are red, violets are blue. My love is true, right? That's the little poem. Here we have roses are red, true love. I do feel that there is a strong affection for you. I do think he's trying to get over somebody. It could be possible you're trying to get over somebody, but I don't feel that from you because you're really into him. You're really into this guy. And the feelings that I'm getting from him is I have a fire in my soul for Hanamu, but as much of as an inspiration and excitement I have, I'm not ready. My heart's on lockdown, okay? I'm really going through a healing from an ex or a past love. Could be a past life situation. There's just something he's got to get over. And so he's not fully on board. He's in and out with you. And you're going to notice most of his focus is going to be on work, on family, on his personal private schedule, and his money matters, his financials. He's not really too keen on being vulnerable right now, really opening up. So he's holding back from you. Resistance, blockages, and obstruction. So if you sense, I'm really open to this person, I'm really big, and I want to be with this man so much, give it a little time. Give it a little time. I am not hearing the answer, no. I'm hearing I need some more time. We literally have to get through spring and summer. And then I do believe there is a chance here for love. There's attraction here. There's romance. This is very much a page of wands, Hanamu. So let this page of wands play out. This is where you flirt. This is where you have fun. This is where you talk. This is where you bond. This is where you start to create the romance and keep creating it. But this person needs a little time out. A little time out. And pearls, I recommend you wear pearls. That's going to guide you with the ocean, goddess of the sea. It's going to guide you to the deep feminine energy. I do feel wearing pearls is going to make you feel more grounded and in your sacred feminine space. So I hope that you take some time to like get a pearl ring, a pearl little necklace, or pearl earrings. But I think that would really help you get grounded in this situation. Just have a little patience. That butterfly is going to transform for you. Something is going to happen. All right. We're going to move forward here. We just got to get past the past. But there's a fire in his soul. There's a spark. There is inspiration. There's passion. There's romance. There's chemistry. It just has to grow. Okay. So I think there's faith and hope in this situation. Yeah, so you definitely are feeling the intuitive connection you have with him, Hanamu. You're just not getting a whole lot of that insight back. And that's why, because he's really going through a healing. So yeah, definitely there's a lot of prosperous, abundant foretelling in this relationship. Just hang in there and let the seasons go through it. Love yourself, get grounded in your feminine energy. I do feel there's chemistry, attraction, and desire for you. I do see that from him, okay? But he's just a little held back. So that's what I got from you. And then, thank you so much. And let's do Fox, nine-tailed fox. Do we have her question? Did she ever post it? Because she said she was going to post it separately. She was like, I'm just going to post it in case I'm not here later. You're cool with that? Yeah, just give it some time. That's good, Hanamu. Thank you so much for ordering. It disappeared for you? Okay, let me go back. Let me find the fox. Oh, wow, she commented at 4:44 p.m. That's funny. That's awesome. All right. Does Cohen, the Aquarius, have any romantic feelings for me? Ariana, the Libra. Is there something he's hiding? All right, let's see what Cohen is hiding for Ariana. How many cards did the fox donate? Was it 22? Something like that. All right, let's see. Cohen, 55? Okay. Let's do Cohen. What is Cohen hiding? What is Cohen hiding, please, for Ariana? Show me Cohen. Bottom of the deck is release. Bottom of the deck over here is tired and exhausted. Overwhelmed, sleepless nights, overgiving, no boundaries. What is Cohen hiding? Secret lover, bottom of the deck. Are you the secret lover? Does he have a secret about you or because of you? Let's take a look. Action. Knight of Swords, Muse, my inspiration. Temperance, my healing. And the Return. A comeback. We have the double-edged sword. Reaping what I've sown, tasting my own words. Love line revived. Eye of the Beholder. So someone's trying to cover their eyes and kind of deny what they're seeing, but you can't deny what you're seeing. Release, bound with the devil, interestingly enough. Like, I need to release the devil energy, conclusion. I need to release something. I'm tired and exhausted over the situation. Look at that. Release, I need to let go, releasing energy. Underneath secret lover is blessing in disguise. To be honest, what I'm feeling for you, nine-tailed fox, is this person has to get over an ex. It's almost, I'm scared to let go and jump into where my heart is now. This person has a real hard time getting over the past. And we saw the devil. That is a strong Cancerian and Capricornian trait. So I definitely feel like I gotta let this go. I've got to, and I've got to let my heart love again. Muse is inspiration. Love line revived. I can love again. I can live again. I can have life. I'm meant for more. It's not, you know, I don't think he's told you how he feels. Secret lover. I think his mouth is closed shut. I don't think there's been a confession. I feel like he's been struggling with his past. And it may be who he is in the past, what he's been through in the past. I think he's had somewhat of a sad life, a difficult and hard life, perhaps. And, you know, he's getting a second chance at life. And beauty's in the eye of the beholder is this life may not be beautiful to everybody. You and him may not be the picture perfect Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie couple. You guys may not be the idealism of what couples should be, and your guys' history may not be picture perfect. But you guys are perfect for one another. And so I do feel, nine-tailed fox, that this person is going to have a comeback and take you with him. I feel like you guys can grow beautifully. And all the problems and pain of your past is all a blessing. You guys have so much love to give and share with one another, but also the world with your love story. You have a beautiful love story, and I do believe once the past is rid of, and this person may be even inspired to write a book about their past. Once the past is done, we can finally move on to the future, to the now, and just live life and be happy. Honestly, nine-tailed fox, I see you and this person together, and I feel if this person hasn't taken action on reuniting with you in some way, they're going to, and they're going to speak up, and whatever hardship you guys have had was a blessing in disguise. Honestly, you're going to have happiness and joy in the future with the promise ring. So your situation, it's not the worst. Yeah, life is a double-edged sword. We all get tit for tat. We get that reaping what we've sown, tasting our words. We all get some karma. That's okay. We're going to release it. We're going to have closure with the devil of the past. Capricorn is really strong, nine-tailed fox. Pride and ego with the devil card. Very strong. Capricorn, I tell you. But I'm going to tell you, it's all about letting it go. Letting go of the pride and ego. Give it a little time. I do think this person is contemplating on the actions to take, but I think you're going to get a return and a revival of your love with this person. And it was all meant to be. It was meant to come out like this. I know you're tired and exhausted, but it's worth the wait. We're going to let that go. So thank you, nine-tailed fox. That's what I got for you, girl. Hanamu, strictly platonic right now. Oh, well, that explains why it was just an inspiration, a fire in the soul, nothing solidified yet. All right, so yeah, he's getting over whatever, and you guys get through spring and summer and see what happens. Watch. Your Hanamu, there's a good chance that this love is going to take off. I love it, Hanamu, and thank you. All right, so Starseed. Is that right, Marker? Starseed is next. She did 35. Is she here? Starseed, do you have a question? Or Markers, do you know her question? Oh, there you are. Starseed, my DM is stalking me a lot. Oh my God. What is going on with him? It's out of the ordinary. Okay. Ooh, I like tea. I like to get tea like this. I am such a curious person. I want some tea. Ooh, honey. Yes, show me what is happening with this person that is stalking Starseed out of the normal, out of the usual, totally not like him to be doing this. Why? Why is he doing this? What's happening? What is happening here? Oh, we got some bonus cards. I got to put those away. What is happening with this? Why is he stalking you like this? Ooh, I feel heartache at the bottom of the deck. Oh boy. He's 3 of Swordsing it. Uh-oh. Ooh, that might be some tea. I feel heartache. 3 of Swords. My gosh. Why is he hurting? What's going on with this heartache? Spirit, please show me for Starseed why this person is stalking Starseed more than normal. Is it sus? Is there some suspicion? Deep inner healing and a surrender? Got to get the tarot in on this too. What is going on with this person? What's happening? Why is this person stalking Starseed? Why? Okay. Yeah. Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Wands. Just out of nowhere. He's got a sudden Mars-driven energy. Okay, there's something going on physically as well. I just want to share this with you. It's a sexual thing. What has he been taking? Protein shakes? Has he been working out? Is he around a lot of men? His testosterone just rose really high. Sometimes when there's a lot of competition around the area, perhaps if you have a lot of male neighbors, if he's working around a lot more men, there's this spike in testosterone, especially if you've been ovulating. There's definitely some kind of a physical thing that he's going through with testosterone, and it's risen levels for him. So he's got a higher level of testosterone lately than he normally has. And so he's feeling protective, competitive, and possessive. That's the testosterone speaking. He's also going through some kind of emotional heartache here. Has there been a third-party situation in the past? Is there some cause to be insecure? Is he just insecure about a possible third party? There's something triggering him, perhaps even. I feel like he might have been cheated on in the past by someone. Something's been triggered around him, but he might be reliving some kind of karmic trigger as well. Let's reveal the tea. So we have long distance. So you don't live together. So there's an issue because you're not living with him. You guys are at a distance. Dreaming of you. Oh, and he's had some nightmares. Yep, he's had some dreams, some nightmares. You ever wake up from a dream and get mad at someone who cheated on you even though they didn't? Like, I could just smack you over the head right now. I saw you cheat on me in my dreams. You know, so he's got some fears and some visions and some dreams that some other guy is stepping up and stepping around. That there's a new love interest coming into your life, and it's a fire sign. Could very well be an Aries. Very competitive, masculine energy stepping into your life, and it's like, uh-oh, I'm not there. I'm not in the position. So there's some possessiveness. This is competition. He feels there's competition. I do think it could just be in his dreams, but it could also be literal. You'll have to let me know if you live around a lot of men, if you work around a lot of men, there's something going on, because a competitive spark just happened for him. I'm speaking my truth. I can't stop thinking about you. He's obsessing. He's a nervous wreck. Then we have healing and surrender. Conclusion. Pride and ego. Get out of here. Possessiveness. Very possessive. He's definitely had some dreams or some spiritual knowings that there's going to be somebody else to step up and pursue you. Cactus heart. He's jealous. The other card that came out, the Lover's card in reverse. Yeah, he's insecure and he's jealous that somebody else is here to take you. What went on in his dream? Spirit, what went on in his dream? Because it was more of a nightmare, if you ask me. He definitely senses somebody else is going to step into your life very soon. Even at a distance, he feels it. He's like, somebody else is stepping in. We have elusive and non-action. Okay, so if he stays elusive from you, hidden, keeping you a secret, he doesn't take any action, Spirit's going to bless you with somebody else. That's what it is. And he's dealing with the guilt of that. There's a lot of guilt that he's not around. Of course, there's going to be somebody else. He's either going to heal and surrender to this connection and step up, or he's going to have to back away. Yep, I'm wearing a mask. I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not. An obsession. I'm absolutely obsessed. Get off the pot. Piss or get off the pot. That's what the universe is saying. How long are you going to dilly-dally and not take any action? Are you going to sit here and it's just going to go on and on and on and on forever? No. Spirit's like, I'm going to put some fire under your butt, literally fire. I'm going to put some fire under your butt. Sleepless nights, Nine of Swords. You're either going to act like a man and get off this situation, or someone else is coming in. Emperor. Very, very strong masculine energy. And it's like, honey, you better get up on it. Someone else is. Okay, I know we're meant to be, and I'm committed to our love, commitment, grasping. I can't let go. Literally fire under his butt. The reason he's been stalking you more than lately is he senses another male about to come around. It's nature, it's human nature, and he senses it, and Spirit's been telling him, you're wasting too much time. How long is this going to go on? He knows someone else is about to pop up, maybe even before you know somebody else is about to pop up. You may not even see it coming yet, but it's coming this spring, because wands are spring. So that's very soon. That's any time. That's any time. This was in reverse, because I'm telling you, he's got to get on it. Anyways, the universe has put a spark under him, okay? That's why he's been stalking you more than normal. And he's got to surrender to the connection or surrender you. That is the truth. Because Spirit is not happy with this non-action and the elusive attitude. It doesn't fly anymore. And I think it doesn't fly for you either. I think you're just like, yeah, I'm not good with this anymore. Speaking his truth is, I'm scared there's going to be somebody else. I can't stop thinking about you. I feel heartache. I'm not doing things right. I know I'm not expressing myself to you. I miss you dearly. I'm feeling stuck. Wah, quit crying. Do something about it. That's what I'm hearing. So honestly, in a nutshell, that's what it is. He feels the fire, the urgency that somebody else is going to show up in your life. And I can guarantee you, Starseed, somebody is. So good luck with that. I hope somebody good steps into your life that's not going to waste your time and sit on their hands idly by. Okay? This concludes the readings. I love you. Thank you, Starseed. Thank you, XO, Nine-Tailed Fox. Thank you, Hadaman. Thank you, Karima. Thank you, Markers. Thank you, Transformation Queen. I'm seeing who else is in here. Thank you, Linglicious. I love you, girl. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for being here and watching the videos. I appreciate you. And I'm here for you. So until the next reading, I may not go ahead and finish Aries and Sag today, but I may finish one more of them tonight. So keep an eye out. See, I'm going to pop up again later to do another Zodiac. But yeah, so thank you for watching me, and I hope I see you again. Please hit the bell. Please subscribe, like if these readings resonate. Again, please leave a heart in the comments. I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a great night. And I look forward to next time. All right, bye, markers. I love you so much, and thank you for the timestamps and the support here on the channel. You're welcome, Starseed and XO. I think he really got hurt by his ex. Oh, thank you for the reading order, Nine-Tailed. I love you, girls and fellas. I look forward to seeing you again. I always miss you when I'm gone. I do. I think about you guys. I do. All right. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination, so you just keep swimming. Talk to you later.